And she have a heart problem. And she go doctor. And they give her the COVID injection, and that's how it leave her.
Can you breathe, Freddie?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go to Halifax, buddy. I know. You breathe. Probably fucking don't do nothing up there, not
We're trying to see how this metal work and adjust it as it's needed, but for right now, it's definitely making me very tired, which is good because that can bring healing from my brain.
Hi, my name is Sarah. I had a crazy reaction to the Johnson & Johnson vaccination on April 9th of this year. Ever since then, my brain has gone into a complete tizzy. It made it so that I could not walk. I've had speech issues, cognitive delays. My limbs, my extremities have gone numb. I've had quite a bit of memory loss. You name it, I've had it. I've been in the hospital now 5 times.
Sorry about my appearance, but long story short, I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine yesterday. Nobody knows if this is the reason that all this stuff is going on, but started with chest pain, paralysis on my left side. I was rushed over via ambulance to Baylor, Dallas, where I have had numerous scans done. I have had about 8 seizures in the last 2 days. Never had a seizure before.
Good guy. Yeah.
Hello, Facebook. I just wanted to comment about the Moderna vaccine. Everyone knows that the Moderna vaccine put me in the hospital in January. I was not able to walk, use the restroom. I lost my vision after 5 days of being in the hospital. I had to go to rehab and learn how to walk. I had to have a Foley for the first 2 months of my recovery. I also have to have someone drive for me now. They diagnosed me with MS. So now I'm having to take all kinds of medicine for multiple sclerosis, which is not in my family. So the vaccine gave me MS. They said it didn't, but how did I get MS? So now I'm sitting at home, not able to work, had to retire from my job.
You watching this might be like, oh, so what, you swell, no big deal. This is so much more than swelling, than normal swelling. This is life-threatening. This can cause your tongue to swell, to cause your airway to be jeopardized. This is swelling that has made me an immobile lump of nothingness for going on 4 months now. I literally go from my bed to the chair in the living room. The swelling is so extreme in my abdominal cavity that I huff and puff just walking down the hall because there's nowhere for my diaphragm to go. There's nowhere for it to expand. The fatigue is overwhelming. You constantly just feel drained. You have no energy to do anything. Sometimes just getting out of bed takes all of your energy.
My heart feels like it's jumping and flipping and fluttering. And my dizziness came back. I finally had that gone for a bit. I can't function. I have to go pick up my child from daycare. I don't know how. I can do little things to an extent, and then I feel like I need to go to the hospital. I really don't want to go back to the hospital. It's hard to feel like you can't do the things that you normally would be doing. And I'm scared that something bad will happen to me. Because my heart is screwed up. And they're not figuring it out. So frustrating.
I just have to set this out there. I got the COVID vaccine, the Pfizer. And since then, and before then, please know I was in perfect health. There was never fucking nothing wrong with me. Since I got that vaccine, I had a seizure. I have never had a seizure in my life. I had a seizure. A whole seizure. Nobody knows why. I have high blood pressure, and when I say high blood pressure, I mean chronic high blood, like 198/92 high blood pressure. Where the fuck did that come from? I've never had that. All these ailments are now happening to me. Now, mind you, I'm not young, but I wasn't fucking sick before I took that vaccine, and now I'm a little skeptical.
Alright, Karen.
June, more joined by federal politics reporter Fiona Willem. How hard is this going?
Well, Brad, it was expected that COVID-19 jabs would be delivered in cities from May, so that was to coincide with stage 2A of the rollout, when people aged 50 and over become eligible for a jab.
So so you have clots and pneumonia from the fucking COVID shot. Yeah. See, I told her shit. Don't take that job.
Breathe, baby. Can you talk to me? Can you say anything? Can you say anything, baby?
Absolutely 100% not. It's been 7 weeks since I got my first one. I'm still getting emails and calls and texts saying that I need to schedule my second one. No, it's not happening. I will not take a second one. I will not take any additional boosters. I will not take anything. It's been 7 weeks. I'm still experiencing a lot of what I experienced, from week 1. And for me, the risk is too big because I honestly feel like the second one would probably kill me. And I'm just being honest, because there's been so many times throughout the past 7 weeks that I literally thought I was going to die. And there is no way in hell that I'm putting any more of that into my body. So no.
It's just like the worst nightmare I can ever imagine.
Brandy Parker McFadden is confined to her hospital bed at Vanderbilt.
Can you walk right now?
No, I can't walk.
Less than 24 hours after receiving her second Pfizer COVID shot, she explains she lost her ability to move from her shoulders down.
My name is Christy Simmons. First of all, I would like to say that I am a registered nurse. I took the COVID vaccine to protect patients and my fellow co-workers. I took it a week and a half ago. It'll be 2 weeks this coming Tuesday. I have had tremors for the last 3 days. I have been to 4 ERs and have been discharged, stating that I need to follow up with neurology. I've contacted 2 neurologists. One cannot even see me until after March or late March. The other one said that they will not see me at all. I'm making this video so that people are aware of the possibilities of reactions to the vaccine.
Por esta nueva oportunidad de vida a la salud, porque fueron experiencias muy grandes, muy tristes. Dios mío. ¿Acaso está convulsionando nuestro? Vamos a ver. ¿Ven acá?
Pfizer. It was worse. It's a little better.
license or something.
I've been a CNA for 25 years, and I love my patients. I love my job. I got the COVID vaccine, the Moderna, on January the 4th. On Tuesday, I had mild flu-like symptoms. I went to work. Stomach pains and diarrhea, some, on Tuesday, normal flu-like symptoms. Wednesday, I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't able to go to work. My tongue began to spasm out of control. By Thursday morning, I was in full body convulsions. When I get upset, they get a lot worse. But for the most part, this is my typical day.
On May 28th, I got my first dose of the COVID vaccine. 3 days later, I started experiencing pain in my legs. I noticed I had a really hard time actually picking up my legs to getting to the car or to even get on the bed. I had a really hard time doing that. It felt so painful. Instead of getting better, I just kept getting worse. I had trouble with both legs, and the pain started moving upward towards my arms. I started getting throbbing pain in my arms. I got so scared and concerned that I ended up just going to the hospital. When I got to the hospital, they said that I was having symptoms of a stroke or a neurological issue. I've gone through many tests already. It's been a nightmare. I want to go home. They have no idea what's wrong with me. They even said it's a mystery.
ไม่เขาชักแล้วนะเห็นไหมเขาชักแล้วว่าทำไมไม่เอาแมสออกก็หายใจยังไงโอ้ยเร็วๆโอ้ย
And in the case of vaccine, I just heard before, we know, for example, in Europe, there is already absolutely confirmed by ultravigilance at least 18,000 deaths linked directly to the vaccine. In a normal research, you would stop this immediately. And there's 1,800,000 severe cases. So this is only 1 to 10%, according to Rainer Füllmich and other scientists, of what is really on the ground.